Alrighty. So this is going to be a reading for my Capricorns. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is going to be a look at your next serious relationship and exactly how that experience itself may be like. So keep in mind this is general. This isn't going to happen to every single one of you, and understand you do still have free will. So don't think that your free will is just taken away from you. But this reading is just more of a heads up, and if there is any warnings I can give you guys, or any tips or anything like that, we're gonna run through that. So let's get into it. Capricorns, how is their next relationship, the experience, going to be like? And if you want to see more of my readings, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you would also like a personal, check out the description box, because my personal website will be listed there. Capricorns, how is their next relationship going to be as far as the experience is concerned? Okay, so what they may be like, I do have the Lovers. How you will meet, I do have the Queen of Cups. Your first impression of them, we do have the King of Pentacles, excuse me. What kind of relationship this would be, we do have the High Priestess. Obstacles that may come up, we do have the Three of Wands. Outcome, I have the King of Swords. And then what you will learn from this individual, Seven of Swords. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about this. So the first card being what they're like, with the Lovers card, this may be like a soulmate or somebody who you have just a soul contract with. That's really what soulmates mean, is just somebody who you have a soul contract with. So this may be somebody who you have a soul contract with, where you may have to go through the motions with this individual in order to learn a bigger lesson, which we'll talk about towards the end. But for a lot of you, this person is very, very much the type where they like to have a counterpart, whether that's like committed or not. This person doesn't even have to necessarily be in a committed relationship with someone, but they like to have a counterpart. They like to have a confidant. This person, they're more of a logical individual than somebody who's ruled by their heart, which is good in some cases, because your heart can make you make some really dumb decisions. But this person kind of picks logic over how they feel all the time. And that may put them in sticky situations. Now, how you may possibly meet this person, I do have the Queen of Cups. So this may be through like a mutual friend, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This could be at like a dinner party. If you are like in the military or something and you live on base, you may meet the person there, or I don't know how that works. You could be at the bar and then this person buys you a drink. Most of you are going to meet this person in a social setting. Like, that's really where I see this happening. Now, your first impression of this person overall, I do have the King of Pentacles. So initially you're going to feel like, okay, this person may be really good for me, especially if this is an earth sign. They may be giving you this vibe of someone who is stable, at least mentally, physically. You may feel really comfortable with this person initially. They may really feel like somebody you've known before. That's why I say this may be a soulmate. But you guys may initially feel like comfortable, or some of you guys may even play hard to get initially, but deep down you may be interested. Now, what kind of relationship this would be, I do have the High Priestess. So this is going to be a relationship where there may be some secrets. I'm going to just be honest with the High Priestess. This is the card of somebody keeping secrets. So there may be some secrets, or like throughout this relationship, you guys may be receiving a lot of like psychic downloads, if that makes sense. Yeah. And if you already know this person, because I'm not going to act like some of you guys don't know who this person is. If you already know who this person is, then yeah, you already know that this relationship is going to be on and off. But for a lot of you, there's a need for like honesty. And for some of you, it's not even you who's being dishonest. It's more of this other person. But anywho, obstacles that may come up. I do have the Three of Wands. So this could be somebody not allowing their past to come back into their lives. The Three of Wands also is like somebody not dealing with multiple people may be the obstacle. Yeah. Six of Swords and the Empress. So that's why I said that there may be slight secrets. Like some of you guys may be dealing with somebody who is still attached to their past. The second that you notice it, like I said, this may be a forewarning for somebody out there. The second that you notice that they're still dealing with their baby mother or with other people and they don't want to commit, or that they're just dragging you along, then call it quits. Don't give it any energy. But this is like more of a heads up. Yeah. So the obstacle may be them turning their back on a third party that keeps trying to come back into their life whenever they try to move on. And for some of you, this could be your case. You could have a third party who, you know, an ex that just keeps coming in and out. Listen to this reading, how it applies. Now, when it comes to outcome, I do have the King of Swords. So I see you guys making a logical decision in terms of what makes the best sense. And especially if you guys are putting effort and energy into this connection, don't feel like you're getting enough back. I see you guys just leaving the situation alone altogether, which is really, really good. Now, what I will say is, again, if this is an ex, stop trying to put work into this. Especially if they're not bringing any good energy towards you. Now, what you may learn from this connection, Seven of Swords, is when to avoid certain situations. A lot of problems that we have in love is the people that approach us, we just automatically just start talking to the person that approaches us and not really thinking about like, hey, yeah, they approached me, but are you a good fit for me? Like, just because a man approaches you doesn't mean you have to go with that option. Just because somebody shows interest in you doesn't mean you have to go with that person per se. And if you see certain red flags, you should not just brush over them or act as if they're not there and hope that they just go away. So Seven of Swords, what this is going to teach you is don't ignore the red flags. Don't ignore the signs, because we do have the High Priestess here. So don't ignore the signs. Don't ignore or avoid really your inner truth almost. So I feel like this relationship is more of a lesson. Again, like I said, you guys do have free will. So now that you guys kind of have this heads up, now you guys know what to look out for. But yeah, I'm going to stop right here. If you did enjoy, definitely make sure you thumbs this video up and subscribe. If you like a personal, check out the description box, and I will see you in the next one.